Happy Thursday, everybody. We are now on video visibility day 18, and we only have 3 more days until we are done. So I have been watching y'all's videos. I have been keeping up in terms of what you guys have been doing. And let me tell you, you guys have been showing up and showing out for your travel businesses. So I wanted to hop in here. I just concluded a 3-day challenge yesterday. So I've been sort of MIA, but wanted to just hop on today and give you guys a last bit of encouragement as we wrap up our challenge on Sunday. And also wanted to remind you to save the spot for Monday, where we will be announcing our first, second, and third place winners for the video visibility challenge. And you know, as I reflect on this challenge, because it's been, I want to say the last challenge I did was back in 2022, and I didn't do it to a large audience. I did it to a smaller audience. I think it was a program I was running at the time, and I only launched it internally with them. And those ladies had an amazing time, and they really showed up and showed out. And then life happened, and I didn't host it again for some years. And so you guys really have reminded me how much fun it can be to introduce the concept of showing up visibly in your travel business consistently. And I know a lot of you aren't watching live, but when you do watch this in the replay, what I would love for you to do is put your comments in this thread and let me know, how has it been? Like, do you feel the benefits of you going live? Do you feel like you're getting better engagement? What I can tell you, based on what I've seen of your videos, and I think I have watched them all. I think there's a couple of videos from today. I think mostly today. I haven't watched today's videos, but I have been following you all every single day. And what I can tell, just from 18 days ago to now, you guys are showing up so much stronger. You are not nervous anymore. You, even barring technical difficulties, because what I will tell you, I've been doing this for years, and I still have an issue pushing the go live button. So barring technical difficulties, which we will continue to have as long as there's technology, your presence is so much greater than it was 18 days ago. And so I want to commend you for you guys showing up consistently for your travel business. And now you have a library of videos that you can use as resources to point people for. So the topics that I picked were very strategic, because I really wanted you guys to have some inventory for you to pick from. Particularly like today's topic was all about travel insurance and why you need to have it. And where do you think you can use that video? In the follow-up video email that you give to your clients after they've booked and maybe they didn't pick travel insurance. You now have a video that you can attach to an email to let them know, hey, this is the value that insurance have. Yesterday, you guys did, or maybe it was Monday, you did a checklist, a planning checklist. This is a beautiful video for you all to use inside of email campaigns as to why you should have a checklist when you're planning. And then it's a great opportunity to use that as a lead magnet to get people to join your list. Listen, I am, again, so excited about what you guys have done and what you have accomplished in such a short period of time. So if you're new to video, this is probably one of the, I wouldn't say the hardest things that you've ever done, but it was for me when I first did my video challenge. It was hard the first week. It got a little bit easier by week 2, and by week 3 I was like a pro. And so it's my hope that you feel the same way, and I'd love to hear your feedback. Chris, thanks for joining us live. How has it been for you? Let me know in comments. You look like a rock star, and I can tell that your progression, I can see your progression in your videos as well. I actually see a background now. I love the virtual background that you did, but now you're just showing up and like you're just talking about what you've got to say. And your confidence is just amazing. So I'm just really happy that you've been participating. Alicia, hopefully I've said your name right. Nice to have you live with me too. How has the challenge been for you? Same thing applies. Like, I've been watching your videos. I loved the joint video that you did. I want to say it's Marnie. I think it was Marnie, who is your fellow travel advisor who also specializes. Marnie is not her name. Her name starts with a D. I'm so bad with names. I'm really bad with names. But you guys did a really powerful educational joint video telling people about what it's like to travel with autistic children and what you can consider and what they need to look out for. Hopefully you guys do a lot more joints together. Chris, you and to Dawn, Tons, I don't know why I just jacked up her name, but Tons, your joint video was great. Listen, you guys put me on notice when you guys did your guest speakers and you invited your spouses or your significant others, and that was amazing as well. And so what I can tell you about like guest speakers and doing videos jointly, it sort of makes it not as pressurized, right? Like, did you guys, you both are saying you had fun. Like when you do joint videos, I love doing joint videos. Like I love like doing joint videos because I am a gabber. Like I can talk with people one-on-one really easily. And so I don't feel all this pressure when I'm jointly talking. So it's like we're having a conversation and it just sort of flows. And the time I always look up and, you know, I'm like, if I want to keep it down to 45 minutes, I always go over. We always go over because I'm always asking questions, more questions, and they're asking questions and we're talking and we're taking questions from the audience. And it's just always very powerful. So if you enjoyed Dina, I was like that Dinah. Yeah, hopefully I don't, you know, I'm so bad with names and then pronunciation of names. So Dinah, that's right. So you and Dinah's joint effort was amazing for autistic families, and that is a perfect video for you all to use in your own platforms, tagging each other and then just letting more people see what you have to say. I loved Alicia, your video that you did with your family as testimonials, and even though that they were your family members, I think they gave great testimonials in terms of how you show up as an advisor and how you really have made the difference. Doing those types of videos are also very powerful for new people who are not familiar with you, and they can see that other people are talking and I'm saying great things about you as well. So I love that the format that you did that video where you had them actually join you live. I'm gonna tell you, I haven't even done that. Like I've never done a join live, like invited somebody join live, just because I am just so panic stricken about the technical difficulties. So we always join like on my stream or on a Zoom, but you guys did it effortlessly. And it was a great presentation because it just was natural. That's what video is about. It doesn't always have to be scripted, formal, and, you know, like you're a robot, right? You know, it can be natural flow of conversation because social media is just that. It's social. You don't have to have a all-out production. This is why I also tell people that, you know, if you're so worried about what the image that you have in your head in terms of how you need to show up, that's not the kind of world that we're in, right? Don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you that you need to show up ratchet, but I will tell you, you know, having good lighting, having good sound, having good high quality video is important, but does everything have to be staged in terms of the environment? Can you just do a video in your car? Absolutely. Can you do, Ton's done a bunch of videos while she's walking out in nature. Those are great videos and they make for great video content. And your audience loves to see you that way. So it doesn't always have to be in a stage sort of formal environment for you to create amazing content for your travel business. And so that was take number 3. Listen, I can totally relate to that because every single time I use Facebook proper to go live, I have a problem. Like it does not. So I just don't do it anymore because it's just, you talk about like somebody who's been doing this for years. That is one thing that just stresses me out. Like right before going live and something like fails and being able to just push through that, you know, so I just try to minimize my frustration before going live by not going and doing things that I know are going to potentially break. And going live on Facebook directly has always failed for me. But take number 3, it looks great. It was great. Everybody did a great job at singing your accolades and talking about what a great advisor you are. So what I want to remind you is that That should not be the last time that you do that. That shouldn't be the last time that you invite people into your space to talk about a topic of interest that your audience would like. It shouldn't be the last time that you invite a past client to join you on a testimonial or give a testimonial. It should be something that is consistent in your content strategy. Like you should be, if it's every quarter, every 6 months, whatever that is, you should be requesting testimonials regularly, and you should be incorporating that as a part of your ongoing marketing strategy. So great job, everyone, on all that you've done in the last 18 days. All right. About YouTube, I've done lives on mute. I've done lives on mute as well. And very recently. So I've recorded an entire thing on mute and didn't realize it. So listen, these make for great bloopers. I plan to get lives on our group trip. I think that's a really good idea too. So Alicia, one of the things that is good is like if you're doing a group trip, is to like do interview style testimonials. Like you just reserve a space at the resort or wherever you are, and you ask people questions, and you just ask them, and you're recording it, and you save all that footage, and you cut that up, and you use those blurbs in a testimonial in marketing of some sort. So planning that as a part of your group trips, right? Your kids, the families. Another really good thing to do is, and I don't even remember to do this as much, but I just was on a meeting earlier today, and it was an advisor meeting. I'm part of an advisor woman travel leader network group, and what she did at the end, which I thought was really good. I used to do it. I haven't done it in a while. But she took a picture of everybody who participated in the video, and then she released that to everybody. So like one of the things that we do on our group trips when we get ready to do is we do a virtual meeting, and I invite everybody to Zoom, and we used to take the pictures. And that's also another great marketing is to snap everybody together in a virtual setting and then release that out as social media marketing too. And if you do that in a video, that's also great too. So the point is that this is just another toolkit in your marketing toolkit to get visible and seen by the people that you want. So you guys have 3 days left. Let me share with you our points and where we are on the point scale. I feel like the number is the same, so I think maybe you guys are holding out and you aren't going to show. You haven't submitted all of your points, but I feel like the numbers are the same. So let me just make sure I don't have some sort of filter on. Let me short everybody's name. Let me share my screen too, because I thought I looked at this yesterday and we were still at the same count. So if you haven't put your numbers in, I'm not tracking your numbers by the videos that I watch. I'm tracking the numbers by the videos that are submitted inside of our tracker. So if you haven't submitted your video in the tracker, please do so that we can get your videos accounted for. I'm going to hide this for a second as to not to tick off YouTube. All right, let me just make sure that everything is showing up the way it's supposed to. Always got to do a little bit of data cleanup just so that everything goes in. I thought I had done that before. Let's just clean up some of this so the numbers are doing what they need to do. Essence of travel. I'm going to do MJ affiliates, Mature Diva, Miraculous. Make all those the same. All right, now let's take a look at the numbers. All right, let me make sure this is pulling in. I don't have any duplicates here, so we've got 18,000 points on the table. I just love that. I just feel like this number is still off. I'm going to play with it a little bit, but we've got Chris in the lead, 2,600, and Ton in the second place at 2,400 and Marnie with 2,300 points. So what I will say is I just dropped 1,000-point catch-all that you can go grab today if you do a Black Friday video and talk about your Black Friday deal. Make it good because you absolutely should be using it next month. So really think about what you want to promote in Black Friday. If it's just to join your list, your email list, and get on your newsletter for the deals, let that be the case. But do something that's going to be usable for you next month when we are going to be celebrating Thanksgiving and Black Friday. So this is a great opportunity for you to already record that video that you can use in your email marketing and your social media posts. So you get 1,000 points if you get that video and you release it and submit it onto the channel, into our tracker by Sunday night, 11:59. Save the date and time, Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern. We will be joining. I actually have a special training for you all, and I'll also be announcing the winners. I'll be posting the link again inside of our Facebook group. And then if you don't, let me make sure I didn't miss anything. If you don't have any questions, the totals are the same. I do think something's not right. So I'm going to go and I'm going to play with this because I feel like 2,600 has been the number for a minute. So it could be. Let me take this filter off. Let me see. I think I can fix this while you're here. I don't want anybody to have have like down or have little faith in the numbers. So give me a second and I will fix this for you guys. Forget how to turn this view off. Start pivot table format. You know, all these new features that have come up with I don't remember how to turn it off. Let's see if I can. I will have to figure out how to turn this feature off because I think it's not allowing the counts to come in correctly. Make sure the names are all the same too. Sean McDaniel. All right, so all of that's good. So I will take a look at it and I will fix this spreadsheet so that it's not, the totals are coming in the way that they're supposed to. Because this is a new, may not be new, but it's new to me. And the way it's grouping, yet another techie thing that I had to try out. And of course, I'm not going to be able to fix it while I'm under the gun on the phone. So let's see if I could just I'm going to give it one last shot. All right, I can't figure it out. So I'm going to have to Google how to turn this feature off. And then once I do, I'll put a note in the Facebook group and I'll let you guys know when it's already connected to that post, but I'll tag everybody in that post and let you know that I've updated it so that you can see what the latest totals are. But get your submissions inside of the tracker. And then we'll have the total. But like I said, as soon as I get the spreadsheet fixed with the graphics, I will tag everybody in the Facebook group so you can see it. And then you'll see what the latest numbers are. And grab your extra 1,000 points because I'd love to see how that pushes everybody up. And you never know, I may throw something in just at the end if we've got a tiebreaker or something else. So I'm going to do a couple of things just to make it interesting over the weekend. So if you want to get some even more points, just stay tuned. Make sure your notifications are turned on in the Facebook group so that you get them because that's exactly where I'm going to be posting them. You all have a lovely evening and I will talk to you guys soon. And happy video creation. You guys are doing great. Talk to you soon.